I'm here outside one of the offices of Canadian Blood Services, where an appeal for blood donations has led to renewed criticism of who can and can't donate.
We need to have between 20 and 30,000 units of blood in our inventory. We're at about 15,000 right now.
Talk to me a little bit about why there's a shortage in donations right now.
Well, we often experience this type of donation lull during the summertime when people are busy doing their normal thing.
The request for more blood donors has opened the conversation on why some men aren't able to donate blood, according to the Canadian Blood Services. Men are eligible to give blood if it has been more than 1 year since their last sexual contact with another man. The 1-year waiting period was introduced in 2016 as an incremental step forward in updating the blood donation criteria based on the latest scientific evidence. The deferral process has changed over the years. Initially, these men were restricted from donating blood. CBS says it understands this policy may cause strong feelings and says it's not intended to reflect negatively on individuals. Recently, Egal Canada, an LGBTQ+ advocacy group, launched an online campaign called Blood Surrogates, saying this criteria is discriminatory.
The stigma existed in the 80s when the AIDS virus was first discovered, and in the years since, many changes and advances have been made, but that stigma remained. And the goal of the campaign is to spread awareness of the discriminatory ban on people based on their sexual orientation or gender from donating blood, while at the same time trying to encourage donations of blood in a time where there's obviously a huge need for it.
Health Canada is the regulator of Canada's blood system. Part of a statement reads, the government remains open to further changes to the deferral policy provided that submissions are received from the blood operators and they contain scientific evidence to demonstrate that such a change would not introduce unacceptable risks to Canada's blood system. A project is underway to investigate the eligibility criteria and screening process of donors with the hope the findings could, quote, evolve the current eligibility criteria for men who have sex with men. What should the criteria be?
Well, right now, on bloodsurrogates.ca, it's looking at sexual activity as opposed to orientation, identity, gender, and other things that are not based on actual activity.
And Health Canada tells CityNews the criteria for blood donation is consistent throughout the country, and Canada remains to be one of the safest blood transfusion systems in the world. Now, that call for blood still stands. For more info, you can head to the Canadian Blood Services website. And for more info on how you can donate, you can also come down to one of these donor clinics. This one is on King and University. They're particularly looking for people with the O negative blood type.